Hey folks, this is Rye Barrett. I played Johnny from In a Violent Nature, and you are now entering the Cinema Chop Shop.
The Cinema Chop Shop.
What's going on, everybody? It's Davey from the 80s, and you are now entering the Cinema Chop Shop. So park your ass right there. And while you're there, don't forget to hit the like, the share, and the subscribe button. And today I'm here to review an independent movie, a YouTube movie. No, it's not really a short, but the movie's called Milk and Cereal. This is a found footage horror movie that's on YouTube. You can watch it for free. It is directed by Curry Barker. It is written by Curry Barker. It is edited by Curry Barker. He did the soundtrack. I mean, he produced it. He did everything. And the one thing about this movie that's really amazing is the fact that this movie was made with about $800. And it's a simplistic plot, but yet an effective plot. And it shows that you don't have to go and throw all this money into a movie to actually make a decent movie. So the runtime is about an hour. So it's a decent runtime. It doesn't feel like a huge commitment. And honestly, the movie could have went on a little bit longer, and I probably would have been satisfied, just as satisfied. The movie follows these two YouTubers that created a social media. These two YouTubers who created a content channel, and what they're doing is they play pranks on each other. Like, that's their whole thing. Like, they play pranks. And if you guys are familiar with the culture, you already know that pranks and filming pranks has been like a huge thing for YouTube since the beginning, right? And what happens is, like, these two keep one-upping each other on these pranks, but then something goes super left and it has terrifying consequences to it. I don't want to really go into it because midway point in the movie, that shit takes a turn and you're just like, whoa, like I didn't really expect this to happen. It leads you one way and then it just kind of like hits you in the face with reality, and you're kind of like, okay, well, let's see where we're going with this, you know? So for the for $800 budget, the movie's shot really well. It's a found footage movie. It's basically comprised of a bunch of like short edits and short clips and then cutaways and things like that. And at first I didn't know what to expect. I'm like, dang, dude, like this movie was probably shot from like a phone or something like that, and it's probably going to look terrible. And I thought it was just going to look bad, but honestly, it wasn't. It looked really good. And you have the main antagonist, who's also the director. He does a fantastic job as well too. This feels like an Alter short. If you guys are familiar with like Alter, Alter is a channel on YouTube where they give a lot of independent movie makers the opportunity to kind of like showcase their films. This feels like something that I would have seen on there. And this movie was so damn good and compelling, and I liked it a lot, that I checked out another one of his movies called The Chair, which apparently has won some sort of awards. That movie was also freaking good as well. So this dude is, I'm 100% behind him. I really want to see what's going on with him, and if a studio is going to back him with one of his ideas, I think that would be fantastic. The fact that this movie has made like 500,000 views on YouTube and it's still growing, it's basically telling me that this has the potential to grow. It's being reviewed by big time YouTubers. It's had articles covered by Bloody Disgusting, and other people are catching on to it. It's becoming like a kind of a social media buzz in the horror community. And if you guys have not seen Milk and Cereal, then I would definitely recommend watching this movie, because it's pretty one of a kind. It's an original idea. It has an original cast. It's a cool little concept, and the acting's actually done pretty well. It doesn't feel cheap. It doesn't feel low budget. It doesn't feel like a big blockbuster or anything, but it really gives you that early tech feel. Even though I know that's not what it's supposed to do, I know that's not the vibe that it's trying to give, but it really gives you like a low tech feel. It feels like it was recorded with like a camcorder or some shit. But I can't really go into like a huge amount of detail about this movie without giving things away. And I really want you guys to go into this and appreciate it for what it is. So I'm really trying not to give you too much. But again, the movie is short. It's an hour long, not that long. It's effective at what it does. And for $800, like, I think it was done really well. So if you guys have a minute, I would recommend going on YouTube, watching this movie, check it out. I had a fun time with it. It had me compelled. It had me put my phone down. I wasn't really tempted and bored to like do something else while I was watching it. I was fully invested in the movie. And I think that Curry Barker is next up. And then, I mean, come on, we have the team that did the Backrooms. That's another team. And apparently they're getting an opportunity to like do a full-length movie. It's really cool that we're finding a lot of up and coming filmmakers on YouTube, and they're getting these opportunities to actually create their dreams and put them in a big budget studio production. So I think that's really cool. So hey, let me know in the comment section down below. Have you guys seen Milk and Cereal? Are you guys interested in watching it? Let me know in the comment section down below. And you are now exiting the Cinema Chop Shop. Make sure to hit the subscribe button on the way out. Like this video, share this video, and all that good stuff. Until next time, adios.
I want to play a game. Subscribe now. The choice is yours. You're now exiting the Cinema Chop Shop.